Hi, everyone. Welcome to the Kimberly Cloud Show. I am your host, Kimberly Cloud. So today, I am talking about various subjects. Um, I wanted to say, you know, I appreciate everybody that is helping me grow. I want to grow, and I want people around me, surrounded by me, that can help me grow, and I appreciate it. So, yeah, I can't believe I seen 35 people on there. 35. Then I seen a 7. I'm surprised. I was like, what? 7 people? Oh crap, they giving me my likes and stuff. I was like, oh crap, 35 people. Oh, it's about to be a change. Yeah, but I I really enjoy our conversations between me and the producer. Um he's got a gray head on his shoulders, seriously. Like he he's got a gray head on his shoulders. That's all I can say. And he has a lot going for himself, and I wouldn't be pleased with anybody. I'm pleased with him because he actually puts in like the time, the effort, the work that it takes to be a real producer. And so I appreciate him. You know, I feel like, nobody could get the job done better. So we've been doing this spill for like about a month now, where we just go on. I pick the subjects and we just go on various topics talking about what there is. Like, for instance, we talked about meta glasses. We talked about the metaverse. What's meta? You know, we talked about a lot of things. Poor pay for police officers. You know, I'm just trying to get into the groove of continually talking about these subjects, the various subjects on the matter of life, science, and fact, not fiction. So that's what I'm looking for. The result, the ending result is to bring facts to the table, bring the facts to the table with a little bit of science added to it. And I feel I did a better job than before. You know, I want to make sure I get this right, because had I went on a show with like Power 98 or something, I would have been stuck as a doorknob. I would have been stuck like a doorknob. I wouldn't have known what to say. But the more I get to talk amongst people, the more I see that it's coming together. You just got to continue to talk amongst people and do things amongst people, and you'll get your bearings correct. And that's the reason why I decided to do this show on the weekends. But I have someone that I interview this Friday coming up. I actually have to do their uh, banner and pick. Yeah, their banner and pick coming up so that I can put them on the list. We spoke before the show via text, and he told me he really wanted to do the show. So I was like, okay. We can do this. We can do this together, you know. And I'm going to do that today or tomorrow. Either way, it's going to get done this weekend. And I got a couple of people to put on Apple Podcasts too. And it's a forever revolving door, working with, everything going on. I can't believe I was researching and somebody said I'm not alive. I'm like, I'm sure as hell alive. What are you talking about? I'm alive. I just choose to be quiet. When I'm reading, I have to concentrate. I can't just say, oh, and the Braves made it. I have to literally, and the Braves made it. I have to internalize every word because I have to learn a little deeper than a typical person, and I have to absorb stuff. Like, for instance, I'm not a good understanding person. I don't understand as good as some people do. And I'm trying to get to that point where listening is key to everything. Listen to the people that surround you. Listen to the people that are here for you. Listen to everything. You know, that's what I'm trying to do. Surround myself around good people. And I truly feel like I have that subject underhand, and I feel like true like this is true like I really feel like I'm getting better. I really feel like that. um I hate that I had a little technical difficulty. The video footage, he said it was good, but it sort of had glitched or something on my end, where it said technical difficulties or something. I don't remember exactly what was said when it was doing it, but it just said it cannot find that web page right now. So I hope that it captured everything, because I need to put it on uh, Apple Podcasts. So yeah. So I bought me a Red Bull, and I decided that I was going to clean up the house. It's time for me to clean up the house. I'm going to do an hour worth of work and see where that gets me. Washing dishes and folding clothes and stuff of that nature. Because I have nobody to do it. If I could just, hey, you, I'd be able to, you know, be relaxed. But I have nobody to do that for me. But I wanted to tell y'all something. That's a joke. So I officially endorsed Donald Trump as the 47th. See, in order for it to happen, I have to be the endorser. I have to literally, everybody else can endorse him, but I have to be the literal endorser. So I'm just saying I officially endorse Donald Trump as president. Now he's officially president. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just trying to make some jokes. But yeah, um, I got a lot to do. I actually have to call some places too, you know, um, and before they close, I have to call them. I actually have to finish this out um, with Thurston Community Media, calling them and asking them, are they still taking my film? Cost TV startup. I already called them and I'm in the system. And yeah. So I truly, this is another thing I dedicate my time and effort to. You guys. I dedicate my time and effort to pleasing you guys. I know y'all don't like some of my stuff. I had a lot of people talk on my comment section below. That caught me off guard, but I dedicate my time and effort to giving you guys a clean, durable story that I got from Fox News or whoever, and I talk about it. I talk about it. I want to talk about these things, and I want to do everything I can possibly do to be with you guys as one. I truly do. I may like talk a little slow, to some people, you talk regular to people, they be like, you're slow, hitting out low blows and stuff, and you like, oh, I've been hitting my stomach like a baseball player hit me. That's no fun with a baseball player hitting you upside, like in your stomach. you know um to some I'm slow, to some I'm not, to some I'm everything. you know I could be anything, everything. But I do this for you guys. I sit up here, I get on here, I see signals and I act on them. Like, had I not pressed that ticker, I think it cut off because the amount of people that was getting on. I don't know. But what I do know is I do it for you guys. I do it for you guys. Every day that goes by, give me the strength to get on here and do it for you guys. Every day. 35 people is a lot to me, and I know I got more than just 35 people. But to see that number on the ticker really made me proud. Really made me proud. I was like, oh my goodness. I went back to the Shanae, you know, the Shanae videos. Oh my goodness. You'd be like, what? What is she saying? Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness come from Martin Lawrence in his third season of Martin, the Martin Show. End quote. And you and you'd be like, what? Seriously. But like, you're giving me a taste of what I want to see. I want to see people on there. I want to be the best I can be for you guys to have this is a real life person going through real life stuff, trying to get out of hood like stuff and bad people type stuff and live a more healthy and productive life. That's what I've been seeming to do, not perfectly, but to try to do it in a sense where I'm not hurting nobody, which I don't want to hurt nobody, but um just making sense of it all. And I truly feel like I love you guys. If I got more people on here, y'all waiting to see that 35 on the ticker. I just wanted to tell you guys that I love you guys. You guys rock. You guys rock. I'm not going to throw up demon signs. I say mahalo though. you know. So I appreciate it. You guys always come in to join my show. You all are dedicated to the cause, and one day you will be able to visit, because I'm going to look after what Trump did and way far in the future start doing rallies when I'm ready to start running. Whenever I'm ready to start running, I'm going to do these rallies where I have an event meetup, and I talk. And I got to get my talking skills up to par. And this is all coming from the heart. This has not been written down. It's more harder because you're using a part of your brain of imagination, innovation, thought process, memory, so many parts of your brain you're using. And like seriously, I've been seeing a lot of people with their family members up and showing their family members and stuff. I said, more power to you. Well, don't let the power overtake you where you're saying I'm better than you because I have a family. You should never say nothing like that. Because those who's without a family think that it's everything to have a family. When sometimes your personality with family can really bring a downfall to who you are as a person. I've been seeing a lot of people with family, and it's just how they broadcast and everybody be liking their things, and I'm okay. Wife, children, I'm okay with that. That's not what I'm attacking. I'm I'm attacking like people who say like I'm attacking those who, for instance, you know, I don't want to give out too many details, but I just say, they show pictures and everything, and I don't like them. I don't like them because I'm looking for that one person that don't get a lot of likes like me. And I appreciate Brush Fire's industry and another gentleman for making it known that they like myself, and a couple of others I didn't get to see who those were that like my stuff. But imagine not getting no likes. You would be bitter with the world. No, I'm not. I'm not bitter with the world. I appreciate everybody who puts knowledge out there. There's a lady that puts knowledge out there, and I appreciate her for that too. I forgot her name. But you got Chris B. Chris B promotes his stuff. Um, he promotes it, and he does it very well. And sometimes we, as people that have mental health illnesses, I don't even call it an illness. I call it an ability, mental health ability. Those with mental health ability seems to get frustrated a whole lot quicker. I don't want to name what, even if you were to watch the type of pictures come around, you would say it's kind of typical why that person is putting that much pictures on there for attention, of course. They become hungry off of the fame, that the little bit of fame that they got, and they're making everybody else gloat. What do you do when you had a bad day? Get on Facebook, show a picture. But can you, my friend, get on here and talk for 30 minutes to up to an hour and a half to 2 hours, if not more? Can you get on here and talk and show who your true family is? Because I know you're not cropping roses. Everybody's family has something wrong with it. And some families don't have to because their families did an excellent job at keeping them out of that type of stuff. But for the most part, you got teenagers that's, running wild, and, you know, you got sons that are getting little women pregnant, or women that are getting pregnant, young women. They got Sweet 16. That became a money cash cow too. But don't sit here and make it seem like you have the best relationship. Because I hear the negative stuff you say as well. So I don't respect it. I earned every like that I got, whether small or huge. I earned because of my personality and because they know who I am. I'm not begging for likes, but I'm asking for respect. It should be a respect thing, not to cross anybody page that's not saying nothing negative. When I see certain people pages, I don't like their stuff because I know when they're doing it for attention, and I know when they're doing it for educational purposes. And I look for the educational purposes. I look for somebody to educate me. And that's all I'm gonna say. But I appreciate my fans. I have to say it. I seen 35. I seen almost 250 on TikTok. So what do I have to say about that? Almost 300 to 400, if not more, already looks at my page. It just depends on what time of day. And I feel like y'all are my fans. It just don't show on here. I don't know what's going on with making people or things happen where they don't show the true um numbers. I wouldn't care if they talk about me. The bad people were ready to come out and harass me, and they talked about Trump, they talked about God. They talk about God, the devil worshippers, and they talk about Jesus Christ. That their God is not who you're praying to, your God. Their God is actually the devil. And the stuff that I have seen throughout my life, I know the devil is real, and the devil is running this country, at least right now, except January 20th. God is going to be running this country. January 20th, 2020, or should I say 2021, I want to say. Yeah, 2021, the president, our president started, our president, I don't know whether to call him president former or what, but President Biden started running, you know, and we've had women shot in the face at clubs. We've had sex trafficking. We've had so many people get abused by their power because they're good at one thing, they know how to persuade and manipulate people. And it's getting ridiculous. Like, they have satanic rituals at the Grammys and stuff, and nobody says nothing. All they do is start a fire, the people behind it, and start putting out, oh, that was a satanic thing right there. But nobody's actually suing. We need to sue for watching that crap. It shouldn't, but yet we have angels of children and angels of humans back in the day on statues. But today we got demons. They claim to be demons. They worship the devil. They call him God. God has gotten me out of trouble because you signed your soul away. You're no longer who you are. You are the television people. Your soul belongs to them. And now you pay your way based on your rank into everything. I never, if I ever watch the Grammys again, it'll be by educational purposes. I don't want to watch the whole thing. I don't even have cable in my house. Everything is demonic these days, and it has to stop. It has to stop. What are we going to do about this? Have an independent brain. Think about, your mind is so conditioned into learning about the Bible. And I'm not going against what Trump and them say. They probably know more than me. They would know more than me. Point blank period. He's 78, I think, years old. But don't sit up there and say that this and this is going to get you into heaven. I think what's going to get you into heaven is learning from your mistake if it's not severe as capturing government attention. If you kill somebody, you know the consequences, going to jail, probably getting life without parole, life, or the death sentence. You have to think about that the rest of your life, or 20 years of your life, or on death row. But if you do something like steal, maybe had assault, singular, not some assaults, not some assaults, an assault, and learn how to manage your anger and learn how to advocate for what your heart is, then you will have a better understanding of what's going on in life. So I'm going to leave with you guys that we need to fight. I mean, remember this. This is what I watched. You remember the guy from California that said nothing but lies, that said he owns a satanic church and he do not know who is Satan in Hollywood, but he told the girl from the Marilyn Manson family that he knew, and he blatantly lied because that's what Satanists do. Talk about corruption. Now, what if you could aggregate that by putting stars in the liking? California is the devil state. Not the devil state as in, oh, Gavin Newsom's the devil. A devil state as in, and they want New York like that too. I forgot to see if New York was red or blue when he became, I think it was red, but yeah. If you do something wrong, you should be forgiven. That's what the Bible say, right? But you should, on every level, get your punishment. I believe in that. But your story should be heard and told. Why did you do that? And these stars, they take deals with the devil. They worship the snake. They take deals with the devil. They worship other demons. Their lives are still going nowhere because now all they think about is killing, and getting back at people who speaks about red. Did you see how many stars went out there and talked on Kamala Harris watch? Yeah. So we have 5-year-olds watching Megan Thee Stallion body yachty. I want to be like that. I want to have the perfect body. Let's be honest. Normal people, they have a baby, they get stretch marks. Normal people catch arthritis. Normal people catch cancer. Normal people have different things that happen to their body. They don't live in a fairy tale where they have facials and you know unless you're a person of superiority. But what makes a singer superiority? What makes a singer that? I'm not trying to talk or diss singers, but only thing they can do is give you a sound they want to go with based off of what their executive producer and producer puts out for the 10 or 12 track singles that are coming out. Can they educate you on what's really out there? They're out of touch with reality. They get uh, security guards to take them everywhere. They get everything that they ever wanted. And do you really think that their opinion matters when their opinion doesn't even matter? The person that's controlling the opinion of them doesn't even matter either. But you're getting demons, people who claim to be demons and demigods, evil ones, on that stage to do absolutely what? To lie to the people. No, your democracy is at stake, not us. We we know we good. Your democracy is at stake because you done so many wrong things to people out there in the world by hindering them from not getting uh tickets and being able to sing. You done blacklisted almost the entire United States. Only certain a selected few makes it in the Hollywood scene. People that went to high quality colleges for this shit actually don't make it. They make it in a Broadway, they make it in a lower level, but they don't actually get out making movies. And that's how they afford things. Broadway. They done blacklisted people. People like me who would like my own podcast in a business scale level. I have to struggle to get what I want right now. And I wish everybody out there would have faith in me and try to build something positive because that's all I want. People with minds of their own that's not, because as soon as you say the Bible doesn't matter, oh, she's an atheist. As soon as you say the devils matter, oh, he's crazy, but you know, I mean, why? Think about this. Why would they show that filth on TV? Why would they show that filth on TV? Why? 4-year-olds watch, 3-year-olds watch, and they just going like this. They like, oh, I'm being possessed too. Teaching your children how to be possessed, teaching your children how to defy God. And it's still going to go on in Hollywood. And that's why I do not devote myself to the same people I devoted because my life was going downhill. Music can play a part in your the way your future is going too. You listen to a bunch of demonic music, your life was gonna go downhill. But if you listen to the music, and they only spew it out, like you got Guns N' Roses and everything, or whatever type of music y'all listen to, but these players, these key players that played a role in black music and white music being spilled out, hate being spilled out. You know, the hate that was spewed out actually made these murderers. You know, we say put a label on everything, and they don't put a label on jack shit. They put a PG. Kids grow up, they bypass that. They hear through the grapevine that you can go on a porn site and it asks you, are you 18 years of age or older? And you're like, what the fuck is this? Oh, I'm 18. Like, get with the program to these parents. You allow your child to do something, you're going to be taken over by that child. You need to take authority of your family. Let them listen to it 5%. I only listen for educational purposes because I done had enough of how we are grouped and still being grouped in a demonic sense. These black women are labeled as demons. These black celebrities are labeled as demon once they reach a certain threshold. And they talk about it in raps. And I'm not a demon. I'm not a fucking demon. I don't want to be in that limelight. So Kamala Harris grew up in the Hollywood scene when she was attorney general or whatever she was. And they just come on and flock to her. Do they have blackmail going on? Is somebody being blackmailed to go on there? I don't get this, man. If you care about your children or the children of the country, because we do need another president, he's only going to be in for 4 years. If you care about your country, and other people going to be limited to 4 to 8 years. If you care about your country, you would care about your children. Some families are so jealous of other family members that they push their children to be better than other people, family members. That's a sick thing to do. That's a very sick thing to do. As it can go around in so many different lights, the choice is clear. I listen to Empire of the Sun. I listened to all three of their CDs today. They're happy songs about happiness, love, and positive energy. P. Diddy, while maintaining his innocence, has raped, allegedly, a lot of stars. They say that the first thing that comes with that is when you are, what is it? When you are in demonic states where you have to have sex, the way, like, it's just sick. It's sick. It's sick. It's sick. I couldn't fathom having somebody as my guardian or a guardian to someone else and rape them. I don't know what to say, man. I don't care whether you lesbian, transgender, you know, LGBT, LG gay, bisexual, transgender, whatever you are. Don't hide it. Don't hide it by a lady in the streets and then go back to being like you wanted to be in prison, right? That's what they do in prison. So you have all the booty in the world in prison. You have all the money in the world to pay somebody to look another way, especially on the mental health floor. So now you know why they go to the mental health floor. Now I know why they go to the mental health floor. They go to the mental health floor because to it's hard to actually say with a mental health person if somebody did something or not because they go by their mental status. That's a hustler's dream right there. I don't fathom. I really don't. And how they allowed it to be so big. Somebody from that is big like him put an end to it. It wasn't just Cassie. They're gonna put the main core on Cassie because Cassie, they saw the tape of him abusing her severely with Cassie. Somebody came out and wanted him gone. Somebody wanted him gone from the circle that they have. And they asked to never be said in court, but showed them where the baby oil was, which I don't still get the baby oil thing. I don't want to know the baby oil thing. And where his tapes were. I mean, imagine that being your daughter, drive to Hollywood, go to a Diddy party, and get sexually harassed or even beaten down. Ketamine. I thought ketamine was a good thing. I think it's like a small dose of horse tranquilizer or a large dose of horse tranquilizer. But ketamine, marijuana, cocaine, all of that being used there, and your 15 to 16-year-old daughter who's being sex trafficked is at a Diddy party. And nobody said nothing. Nobody said nothing. Everybody that came to Kamala Harris' rescue was from has been seen at a Diddy party. Everybody. And that disgusts me even more and makes me even want to stop listening to them all together. But they know they got the key to the whole thing. We need music in order to survive. Parts of us do. So we have to listen to that bullshit. I don't want to listen to gospel because gospel music is just more fucked up is the mainstream music. I listen to that music for smartness about what they're doing in their era, in their time. I used to listen to it and internalize it. I listen to it for clues. And I feel like you know, it's just so wrong, man. They never are right once molested or raped. They're never all right again. They're numb. They're empty inside. A part of their spirit, yes, the spirit that can create an orgasm, has been taken away whether they liked it or not. Parts of that spirit has been taken away and given to that monster who likes baby oil. Beyonce say, be okay with Combs, Sean Diddy Combs. Be okay with Sean Diddy Combs. Because she's been seen with Sean Diddy Combs at his parties nonetheless. And she's like, if Kamala is with P. Diddy Combs, then I'm with P. Diddy Combs. Because they said even politicians has been seen there, preachers. And it's just sick, man. You know, I don't want a person that's one way by day and another by night. Do your fucking self a favor. Go to fuck to bed. Have a party from 9:30 to 12 and go to fuck to bed. Ain't that much sex in the world. He has to be taking something or is on something. He has to be on something that produces a hypersexual. He's older than me, for God's sake. And I know they got shows out there that be like for mental for a male erection. To get a male erection, please dial this number. We can send you pills right away. So I'm like, really? My heart goes out to those people that were raped. My heart goes out, and I don't even listen. I listen to R. Kelly like 1% of the time. You know, the best artists do the corrupt shit. And these are people that we know. We know we grew up listening to. I mean, as a child, you know, I wanted to meet R. Kelly. What do I have? What type of actual conversation would a 12 to 18-year-old have with R. Kelly? And all he plays is sexual music. One, I Believe I Can Fly. What type of conversation would I have with him? Nothing. I remember it was happening in my neighborhood. Older men were having sex with 12-year-olds. This isn't fake. This isn't fake. I know it for a fact. And it's sick. They have to be punished for this. Obviously, the sex offender thing is not working. They just listen to all your little rules, and then when they back unnoticed, they'll do it again. All for that energy source that a woman gives out. Or a child. I'm talking about things that normal people don't talk about. Because I have to wonder, why do a murderer keep killing? Why do a rapist keep raping? Why do somebody keep assaulting? Nobody's above the law. My heart goes out to those children. I want y'all to know that. They don't know what's going on. And what if you can mold a child into believing that? To believe in what they came into as a child with molestation, such, I won't bring up any names, but children's TV shows, growing up into having sex at 7 to 12 years old to whatever type of age was appropriate. It's not. It's not appropriate. It's not light. It's not welcome. Demons is not welcomed in my world. Demons is not welcome. I decided that I was taking a break from some things for a second to see exactly where I stand with them. And I think that I'm coming off to a correct spill that I I I want to discontinue. I've tried so hard. I've tried so hard. And this has nothing to do with that, but I'm using what I said as an example. I try so hard to work together in bipartisan ways. But the agenda, the secondary agenda of where my money is going and what is really going on has told me a different sense of urgency of what I know or what I believe in or what I fight for. I want y'all to know that we are going to have a great 4 years. Letitia James have stated that she's been working together for several months in case. And then somebody else came out and said that they were supposed to kill Donald Trump or wait until after the election and then kill him. This is getting crazy, man. This is getting really crazy. Somebody's supposed to kill him. Like, when is it going to stop? Letitia James said she's been working for stuff for several months, and all now these people are coming out saying that they want Donald Trump dead. She's working on stuff for several months, but that's his hometown. I believe he was there before she was even there, helping the state of New York. That's a very, very nasty thing to say, Letitia James. And I believe you had something in your I would never know because y'all tear up and burn everything, but you had something to do with me going to jail too. Why would I go to jail around the same time Donald Trump go to jail? What would be, let's calculate and do a census on how many people lives went downhill once Donald Trump came out of office. How many Republicans' lives went downhill versus how many Democrats' lives went downhill too. So yeah, I I don't know what to say. Let me take this off of YouTube for a second.